bugle call, the alarm to arms, and immediately on rush the scene setters and riggers. Now here's where the face of the arena takes on a new complexion altogether. And the explanation of this rugged competition will be explained to you over the public address. But all that's going on now are walls are being built, chasms are being dug theoretically, and there are the walls at the end there. All these riggers, 50 of them in all, 2 members of each crew, gun crew, are here to satisfy themselves that all is in order. The petty officers are there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the arena is now being prepared for the traditional field gun display by the Royal Navy. This display takes the form of a race between 2 crews taking their guns over the course now being laid out. The race is to bring the gun into action against an enemy supposed to be on the other side of the white line stretched across the arena at the end by the large gates. The race is in 3 stages. In the first stage, the run out, the gun and limber, all of which weighs about 1 ton, must be taken over the first wall at the end furthest from the main gates, over the chasm and through the hole in the enemy wall before firing 3 rounds in the first action. There is then a short breather so that both crews start level again for the next stage. I hope to be able to announce the total running times of each crew at the end of the race. The final official times and the winner will not be known for certain until later, as these times have to include any penalties awarded by the judges or any failures to complete the course correctly.
When are the
Looking through the main gates, you can now see the crews formed up on their guns, ready to march in up to the starting line.
Now I think it's safe to get in. You'll see the bugler coming in the center. He's standing actually in the chasm there. And the first call will be for the advance. The 2 top teams in this contest, Devonport versus the Fleet Air Arm. Devonport are the champions. They hold the record at the moment, 3:21. They got that in 1953.
The bugler will sound the advance and the guns crews will come in.
A lot of barracking goes on here from the respective commands. That, of course, is the bottomless chasm. You've got to imagine when it's being bridged and they're getting over it, that as they fall in there, they lose valuable points. Here comes the bugle call. Here it comes. That last note gives you off. And away go the riggers. 50 of them. On come the crews. Fleet Air Arm on the left, and on the right, Devonport. There are the supporters. Passing the edge of the chasm now.
Is between the Fleet Air Arm team running on the Royal Box side and the Devonport team running on the bandstand side. The start is signaled by the explosion of a thunder flash after the bugler has sounded the commence. Fleet Air Arm ready.
that cry, oggy, oggy, oggy? That's the Devonport war cry. It's really equivalent to say Cornish pasty, Cornish pasty, Cornish pasty. I don't know the origin of it.
Devonport ready.
In goes the Thunderflash, 7 seconds. They're off. The Limbers will go over first, hauling them over. 200 weights each. Fleet Air on a slight lead, I fancy. Now up go the sheer legs, that's his pyramid shape. There's that 28-foot spar. Across the chasm, the Traveller and Wire, that's the first man that takes the wire over there. The Traveller block is a block and tackle type of thing. There goes the 10-foot spar over on the Devonport side. That's the 10-foot spar on the Fleet Air arm side. The two wheels, each weighing 100 weight, slung across on the shoulders. Devonport have got a firm lead, I should suggest, because I rather gather that there is definite trouble with the sheer legs on the Fleet Air arm side. Fleet Air on wheels. There's the gun carriage. Devonport wheels. The Portsmouth gun carriage. Far side is the gun carriage, the limber. Now Devonport have got a very firm lead because they're going through.
Devonport ready.
In goes the Thunderflash, 7 seconds. They're off. The Limbers will go over first, hauling them over. 200 weights each. Fleet Air on a slight lead, I fancy. Now up go the sheer legs, that's his pyramid shape. There's that 28-foot spar. Across the chasm, the Traveller and Wire, that's the first man that takes the wire over there. The Traveller block is a block and tackle type of thing. There goes the 10-foot spar over on the Devonport side. That's the 10-foot spar on the Fleet Air arm side. The two wheels, each weighing 100 weight, slung across on the shoulders. Devonport have got a firm lead, I should suggest, because I rather gather that there is definite trouble with the sheer legs on the Fleet Air arm side. Fleet Air on wheels. There's the gun carriage. Devonport wheels. The Portsmouth gun carriage. Far side is the gun carriage, the limber.